Hola, ¿qué tal? Hi everyone, how are you? What's up? That's how you say that in Spanish. Welcome once again to Español para principiantes, Spanish for beginners, lesson 3. Today we are going to deal with interrogative adjectives. But before we continue, I would like to urge you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not yet subscribed. And if you know someone who is interested in learning foreign languages, you can forward to them the link so that they can subscribe as well and join our community so that you can keep on growing. So without much further ado, I'll go to the lesson. And as you can see in the table there, I have chosen for you some of the interrogatives so that at least you will be able to ask maybe questions if you meet somebody, if you want to start speaking Spanish, and or if you go to a Spanish speaking countries. So in Spanish, actually, you say there oraciones interrogativas. That's how you will say it in oraciones interrogativas. Repeat after me. Oraciones interrogativas. Traduzione. So traduction is translation. If you can maybe try to relate. Traducción. Oraciones interrogativas. So okay, I'll just start on the top, going down. It is in English. Then the phrase is then the translation is in Spanish. So the first interrogative is what meaning has that? What meaning has that? That's how you will say in English. So in Spanish it's going to be ¿Qué significado tiene eso? Repeat after me. ¿Qué significado tiene eso? Second one, what name would you prefer? What name would you prefer? In Spanish, and always repeat after me. ¿Qué nombre preferiría? ¿Qué nombre preferiría? ¿Qué nombre preferiría? Yeah, I hope you have repeated after me. ¿Qué nombre preferiría? So it has to be a question. ¿Qué nombre preferiría? What is your name? That is number 3. ¿Cuál es su nombre? Repeat after me. ¿Cuál es su nombre? ¿Cuál es su nombre? So you're asking somebody. You see, you remember also we said you can say in Spanish, you can say, ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? And then you say, me llamo Javi. I did that lesson yesterday. Me llamo Javi, or me llamo Jorge, or me llamo Juan. Me llamo Stefano. Me llamo Stefano. So, but you can also say, ¿Cuál es su nombre? But when you use that expression, ¿Cuál es su nombre? Su nombre, in this case here, it's like you're asking somebody you do not know. It's the official way. When you see, it's the official way to ask somebody his name. ¿Cuál es su nombre? Somebody you have not met, you'll ask him, ¿Cuál es su nombre? Number 4. What language is the official one in your country? ¿Qué idioma es el oficial en su país? It's the same thing. When you use that su, it is always the formal, any official way of asking people question. Su país. ¿Qué idioma es el oficial en su país? So you have to remember this is a question. You have to say, ¿qué idioma es el oficial en su país? ¿Qué idioma es el oficial en su país? Repeat after me. ¿Qué idioma es el oficial en su país? And let's go to the next, number 5. What salary are you getting? ¿Qué sueldo estás recibiendo? ¿Qué sueldo estás recibiendo? Remember I told you about the verb estar, and there's the verb ser. There are two verbs to be. So when are you? So this is the verb are you. That is the verb are you on the other. That is the verb to be. That's what makes the verb are. So in Spanish you will say que. You repeat after me. ¿Qué sueldo estás recibiendo? Recibiendo. You can pronounce like that. Recibiendo or recibiendo. So estás is the verb estar. It's the verb estar. And when you put estás, you see there's an S, it will mean it is you. So you, this is the you informal, the tu, yeah, if it was used with two estás. So whenever you say estar, está corrigiendo, está parlando, está comiendo. For example, if you are going to be saying I am eating, you are doing this, you'll be using that estar. For example, if it was me, I will say estoy recibiendo. So I am receiving. Estoy recibiendo. Estoy comiendo. I'm eating. If it is you, you're eating. Estás, estás comiendo. So we will be seeing this use much later. So let's go to the next. I hope you have repeated me. So, ¿qué sueldo estás recibiendo? So the next one is, which one is your seat? ¿Cuál es su asiento? So, ¿cuál es su asiento? ¿Cuál es su asiento? So, which is your seat? Repeat after me. ¿Cuál es su asiento? Now, that was number 6. Number 7. Whose book is this? Whose book is this? ¿De quién es este libro? No, ¿de quién es? ¿De quién es este? Repeat after me. ¿De quién es este libro? ¿De quién es este libro? It's the question. You know, question, there's also the intonation. Now you have to say it. ¿De quién es este libro? And whose gloves are these? That's the next sentence. Whose gloves are these? ¿De quién son estos guantes? You see now, you see when it is plural, it is no longer, if it is single, you see it is de quién es. But if it is plural, de quién son. ¿De quién son estos guantes? ¿De quién son estos guantes? Repeat after me. ¿De quién son estos guantes? ¿De quién son estos guantes? Whose turn is it? Whose turn is it? There are two ways to ask. You can say, ¿de quién es el turno? ¿De quién es el turno? ¿De quién es el turno? El turno is like turn. In French, it's like turn. So, whose turn is it? It can be like that. So, whose turn is it? So, repeat after me. ¿De quién es el turno? ¿De quién es el turno? Or, you can say, ¿a quién le toca? ¿A quién le toca? ¿Te toca a ti? Te toca a ti means it is your turn. Te toca a mí is my turn. No, me toca a mí. No, not te toca a mí. Me toca a mí. You see, you have to say, when you say te toca a ti, ti is still, it refers to te, which is to, which refers to still to you. So if it is me, it is me toca a mí. It is my turn. Te toca a ti. It is your turn. ¿A quién le toca? ¿A quién le toca? So it's still whose turn is it? This one refers to the third person. Whose exercise book is this? Whose exercise book is this? ¿De quién es este cuaderno de ejercicio? Ejercicio. It's a bit complicated how to pronounce, but you have to say, like I said, you see in Spanish, the J is pronounced like a H, so you say ejercicio. Ejercicio. Even me, and sometimes I'm also practicing also, because it's not easy. especially if you're an English speaker, to pronounce that. But you practice and you will get it. ¿De quién este cuaderno de ejercicios? Repeat after me. ¿De quién este cuaderno? ¿De quién este cuaderno de ejercicios? Ejercicios. 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 So, last time, ¿de quién este cuaderno de ejercicios? Whose wallet is this? ¿De quién es esta billetera? ¿De quién es esta? ¿De quién es esta? ¿De quién es esta billetera? ¿De quién es esta billetera? Yeah, la question. Whose wallet is this? Repeat after me. ¿De quién es esta billetera? Where are my colleagues? Repeat after me also. ¿Dónde están mis colegas? So you see when there's an A afterward, the G, you just pronounce it like the G, gas, colegas, you say colegas, you don't say colegas, because if it was an E there, you'll have to say colegas, you'll pronounce like also like a H, like something that is from the throat. But here there's an A, you say, ¿Dónde están mis colegas? So están is still from the verb estar, but here because it is a third person plural, this is like when they, they is the third person, so you say están, because that verb estar, if it is conjugated to the first person, is, for example, is yo estoy, tú estás, and then if it is the third person, él or ella está, and then if it is we, it is nosotros estamos, and then it is now you, no plural, vosotros estáis. So here you see, okay, we will see the conjugations. Let me not do it now. We'll do them later. So, ¿dónde están mis colegas? Where would you like to go? Where would you like to go? ¿Dónde te gustaría ir? ¿Dónde te gustaría ir? You see there, like I told you, T-E always refers to you, but this is you, the two with the informal way. ¿Dónde te gustaría ir? Where is the best hotel in town? ¿Dónde está el mejor? ¿Dónde está el mejor? Remember the J I told you, you pronounce like a H. ¿Dónde está el mejor hotel en la ciudad? Repeat after me. ¿Dónde está el mejor hotel en la ciudad? ¿Dónde está el mejor hotel en la ciudad? Last time, repeat after me. ¿Dónde está el mejor hotel en la ciudad? Why are you still here? The next sentence. ¿Por qué sigues aquí? ¿Por qué sigues aquí? ¿Por qué sigues aquí? Repeat after me. ¿Por qué sigues aquí? Why are you still here? That way of speaking also, I say that verb seguir also is to you also use it to say things that are continuing. Yeah. Sigue comiendo is I'm continuing to eat, and so on. So we'll see all those expressions in Spanish also much later. Why are you lying to us? ¿Por qué nos mientes? ¿Por qué nos mientes? Repeat after me. ¿Por qué nos mientes? So you see N-O-S, nos refers to us. Because nosotros in Spanish is us. So nos also refers to us, and is also nos amigos. You can also use it also for the possessives. We will see all that as we go by. Why Trump has won the U.S. elections? ¿Por qué Trump ha ganado las elecciones en Estados Unidos? Estados Unidos, you see, Estados Unidos. Estados means United States. ¿Por qué Trump ha ganado las elecciones en Estados Unidos? Repeat after me. ¿Por qué Trump ha ganado las elecciones en Estados Unidos? Why are you talking nonsense? ¿Por qué estás diciendo tonterías? Remember what I said? Remember I said when you use estás and then you put the verb and there's always that it ends with an O at the end. ¿Por qué estás diciendo, like we saw there, estás recibiendo, estás diciendo, estás comiendo, and all that. We will see how that functions. ¿Por qué estás diciendo tonterías? Tonterías, that means nonsense. And when you say tonto, el tonto, T-O-N-T-O. El tonto is like the village idiot. El tonto, el tonto del pueblo is the village idiot. You know, in every village there's a madman. So in Spanish we will say el tonto del pueblo. El tonto del pueblo. So tonterías is nonsense. So el tonto is the idiot, so the madman. So ¿por qué estás diciendo? ¿Por qué estás diciendo tonterías? How many jobs have you changed already? ¿Cuántos trabajos has cambiado ya? Repeat after me. ¿Cuántos trabajos has cambiado ya? So that's ja, that's YA there. Ja, you can pronounce ya, ja. There are people who pronounce like that, ja, ya. So your pronunciation in French will depends in which region you are, or even sometimes they depend with el barrio. El barrio is the estate, the mta. The estate is where you are, el barrio. So, ¿cuántos trabajos has cambiado ya? I hope you have repeated that one after me. ¿Cuántos trabajos has cambiado ya? So, has cambiado is what you call, it can be called present perfect. So, it's like, you know, the past that has just happened. A present perfect is, in English, you say, I have eaten. So, has cambiado is like a present perfect. Has cambiado. That has is the verb to have. Haber comes from the verb haber. We'll be seeing verbs, like I said, even in French, we have not started really conjugating the verbs, but also in Spanish, obviously, we'll deal with conjugation because it has the same way of dealing with verbs, just like in French. Just like I said, these languages, they're related, so there are some similarities of how their grammar functions. So, ¿cuántos trabajos has cambiado ya? How would you feel if you were insulted like that? ¿Cómo te sentirías si te insultaran así? So repeat after me. ¿Cómo te sentirías si te insultaran así? So you'll be seeing those verbs, sentirías, ¿cómo te sentirías? That is, would you feel? That is what you call, how do you, in conjugation, how would you feel? You say it's the modals. I think this is how would you feel. How would you feel? So in the conjugations is would you feel? In Spanish, would you sentirías? Actually englobes would you feel. So it is you, but ¿cómo te sentirías si te insultaran? Así, insultaran, you see there is if they. This is a plural, it's third person plural. Insultaran. Insultar is they, if they insult you. So insultaran is conjugated to the third person plural, that is they, if they insult. ¿Cómo te sentirías si te insultaran así? Okay. How is your mother? Has she recovered? ¿Cómo está tu madre? ¿Se ha recuperado? ¿Cómo está tu madre? ¿Se ha recuperado? So, like I told you in Spanish, try to roll the R's. Even me, I still practice that because even though I have done these languages, practice is, you have to practice so that you can also get used to the pronunciation. So, how is your mother? Has she recovered? Repeat after me is, ¿cómo está tu madre? ¿Se ha recuperado? ¿Se ha recuperado? ¿Cómo está tu madre? ¿Se ha recuperado? ¿Se ha recuperado? ¿Cómo está tu madre? ¿Se ha recuperado? Which color would you like? Red or blue? ¿Qué color te gustaría? ¿Rojo o azul? So you can say azul or azul. Me, I try to pronounce it in Spanish way. Azul, azul. ¿Qué color te gustaría? ¿Rojo o azul? ¿Qué color? ¿Qué color? Repeat after me. ¿Qué color te gustaría? ¿Rojo o azul? ¿Qué color te gustaría? ¿Rojo o azul? Which books would you prefer? ¿Qué libros preferiría? ¿Qué libros preferiría? ¿Qué libros preferiría? ¿Preferiría? ¿Qué libros preferiría? ¿Qué libros preferiría? Which island in the world is the largest? That sentence has been, okay, en el mundo, it has been written twice. Twice. This was a mistake, but just know that it is just once. You say it. ¿Qué isla en el mundo es la más grande? Because there in the sentence is like twice. ¿Qué isla en el mundo, excuse me. ¿Qué isla en el mundo es la más grande? But actually it's supposed to be just once. ¿Qué isla is an error? It's an error, and since I have gone this far, to go back to zero, to try to put all those things back to zero is a bit it's a bit complicated. So I'll just let you know that you have to just say it one. ¿Qué isla en el mundo es la más grande? ¿Qué isla en el mundo es la más grande? ¿Qué isla? So you have to put the tone, like I said, when you're asking question. ¿Qué isla en el mundo es la más grande? And then let's get to the last sentence, which is very important to people who are single, or not single, which are single or single, depending on how you would like to call it. Single is subjective. So which one is your boyfriend? ¿Cuál es tu novio? So if it was a girl, you just say ¿cuál es tu novia? Novia, it is novio, is masculine, novia. In French, like now in Spanish, just like in French, you see you have the gender also, the gender rules also. So ¿cuál es tu novia? That will be the if it was your girlfriend or your fiancé. ¿Cuál es tu novio? So novio is masculine. Remember that. Okay, we come to the end of that. I hope you have learned something today from that. And like I said, practice. If you want to really take advantage of these lessons, if you want to progress really, you have to you go over each lesson many times until you have mastered one lesson. Then that's when you can go to the next. That is the best way you will be able. That will enable you to enjoy the lesson that comes next, because there will be things that maybe you have seen even in the first lesson that you can still see in the following lessons, and that's how you will know that you're getting somewhere. But if you jump from one lesson to the other just without even understanding the first one, or without even knowing what actually the first one is consists of, and getting to know them, almost like know them often, what is in a lesson, and then that's when you go to the next one, you will enjoy the next lesson. It'll look much easier. It'll be much easier for you. And you see, these are sentences I'm giving you directly in Spanish. I'm giving you directly Spanish. I'm starting with sentences directly because Spanish is quite easy to pronounce. It's okay. There are some exceptions when you say, or when you try to pronounce, like I said, ejercicio. They might be a bit difficult, but you just practice and be like mejor, hotel, mayor. Mejor is the best. Mejor. And then when you say mayor is somebody who's a major. Yani somebody who's already a big person. Parce you can say mayor because mejor is best. Mayoría is the majority, la mayoría. So anyway, we will see everything as we go along. So just like I said, try to learn them step by step, and that's how you will enjoy Spanish, because Spanish is nice to pronounce. Can you say qué significado tiene eso? You see, it's very interesting. ¿Qué nombre preferiría? ¿Cuál es su nombre? ¿Qué idioma es el oficial en su país? ¿Qué sueldo estás recibiendo? ¿Cuál es su asiento? You see, this is so. ¿De quién de quién es este libro? Eso es que es. Eso es que es. If you write it, just write socks. Socks in English, if you're an English speaker. Write socks. S-O-C. I think socks is S-O-C-K-S. So socks, when you pronounce it as if it is initials, you just say S-O-S-K-S. You see, it is Spanish. When you pronounce socks, Jenny, the letter by letter, S-O-S-K-S. It means S. It is. It is what that is. S-O-S-K-S. Socks. Just use, if you say socks, I'm telling you that this is for English speakers. It is also to help you like pronounce. So just take socks and then you pronounce the each letter one by one, and you see it will give you S-O-S-K-S. It gives you Spanish. So and you can even write it down and try to do the translation and see what it gives you. You can use Google Translate. Okay. So without wasting more of your time, I come to the end of this lesson. But before I wrap it all up, I call upon you again to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow my lessons here. And we are going to learn more languages as we go along, and we are going to grow slowly but surely, until we are going to be in a community whereby we can help each other and even exchange. And if you have any questions, or if you have a language that you would like to get to know, you can just put it in the comment section, and we are going to see what we can do as far as other languages are concerned, because there's also other languages that some people have been asking, but I cannot. At the moment, I cannot give languages, all types of languages. I can give languages, most of the ones that I speak already, because I know the ones I speak. I'm the one who's taking charge of them. But if the community will grow, we will get other people who speak other languages who will be offering languages that will interest other people. So with that today, I hope you have enjoyed this lesson, and have a good lesson. Until next time, thank you.